It's the middle of the 1st century CE, and we're visiting the region of Galatia in Asia Minor. Two members of the Galatian Christian community are chatting. We'll call them Richard and Peter. Richard informs Peter that since he's become a Christian, he decided to get circumcised.
Oh my God!
Peter is alarmed by Richard's news and asks Richard whether he's read the Apostle Paul's recent letter to the Christians in Galatia. When Richard says he has not read the letter, the two go off to have a look at it. Peter shows Richard Paul's caustic denunciation of circumcision in his letter to the Galatians. I, Paul, say to you that if you receive circumcision, Christ will be of no value to you. Those who get circumcised must keep the whole law and are severed from Christ because the law is not of faith. Those who get circumcised are doing it so they may not be persecuted for the cross of Christ. Peter shows Richard that Paul sets a personal example. If I were still trying to please men, I would not be a bondservant of Christ. Richard decides not to get circumcised. Meanwhile, down in Derbe and Lystra, the Apostle Paul is in the midst of his second missionary journey, and he's decided to have a Christian called Timothy join his team. Timothy has a great reputation. His mother is a Jewish believer in Jesus, and his father is a Greek. By the way, Timothy's not circumcised. Paul decides to circumcise Timothy.
Oh my God!
Because of the Jews who were in those areas. Just then our Galatian friend Richard comes along and asks Paul, "Hey, what happened to all those things you wrote denouncing believers who get circumcised to please people and avoid persecution?"